hard to focus. So it's important, you know, all those programs coming together to help the students of Woburn. Like today, we have students helping us out today. A great program, a great studio. What a beautiful high school.
We have the class president behind the camera.
I'm just finding this out.
We might have to get him on here in a little bit.
I would. I'd recommend it.
He's giving us the no.
No. He can recruit.
But what's going on, your eyes, with the school department, and what is your most pressing need right now?
A little warmth. No, we're in a sweet spot right now, honestly. We have a couple weeks before the February break. We're in the midst of beginning our FY27 budget, so putting together priorities for next year. Our schools are up and running. As you alluded to earlier, we'd had the 2 days of snow last weekend, but by Wednesday, kids are in school and the teaching and learning is off, and so we're really in a good spot, and I look forward to a couple weeks and then hopefully a little warmth.
Right, and you've got some successful sports teams out there, ranked in the state, and looking for some playoff runs.
Yeah, we do. Again. Woburn, not only successful athletics, successful musical program, fine and performing arts, really do a great job trying to take care of all the needs of all the kids here in Woburn.
Excellent. And you do a good job. We thank you very much for being here today.
Thank you.
Before you leave, maybe just challenge the school community. What can they do to help today?
Sure. This is from the Crowley family.
Thank you very
As
much,
a donation.
sir.
That's old school, but I understand you can make a phone call, and the number to call is 781-995-4178. So please call and donate to the Council of Social Concern.
Let's get that phone ringing, or use the QR code certainly at the bottom of your screen.
Right. Well, thank you, Dr. Crowley, for being here.
Appreciate
Best of luck for the school year.
Thank you. Thanks.
As always. We'd like to take a moment to remember Mary Lang and the tremendous impact she had at the Telethon and the Council of Social Concern. Mary dedicated more than 35 years to serving our community. Please take a look and let's think about Mary.
I worked with Mary for over 25 years at the Council of Social Concern, and through that time I have lots of memories. One of my favorite ones is probably the first Halloween float that we did together. We had no idea what we were getting ourselves into, and it was a lot of work. It was Willy Wonka, and we ended up actually riding on the float. Well, riding on the float in a bed, all comfy under blankets. We were the grandparents of Willy Wonka. So I remember the day was freezing and windy, and we were all bundled up under our blanket. So it was a good experience for us. If I had to come up with one word to describe Mary, I think it would be kind. She was kind to everybody. It didn't matter who it was, clients, donors, board members, staff. She was especially good to me and my kids when they were young, and I appreciated that with her. Mary was such a presence at all of our events. I miss her stopping in my doorway in the morning to say hi. We would talk about kids and grandkids. She was just a really nice person. I'll never forget her kindness and how she was with people. And she was just a genuinely caring, nice, compassionate woman. She did a lot for the agency and the community. And I'll miss her. I miss her terribly.
What can you say about Mary Lang? She was at this agency for over 30 plus years. No one embodied the motto of this agency of neighbors helping neighbors more than Mary Lang. Born and raised in Woburn, devoted her life to this agency, helping those people in the most need in this community. She did all different.
With Mary for over 25 years at the Council of Social Concern, and through that time I have lots of memories. One of my favorite ones is probably the first Halloween float that we did together. We had no idea.
The love.
But we're going to find a great way to honor her in some way, somehow, because that's what she deserves. She was the heart and soul of this agency, along with Dean, for so long, and it's just truly tragic that she's no longer with us, and we miss her every day.
I am especially honored to be here today to let you know what Mary Lang meant to me. Mary, 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 what to say about Mary? There are so many things, there are so many adjectives, like dedication, kindness, caring, the willingness to do, the willingness to help, the love of her family, and I actually would run out of adjectives if I kept on going about Mary. Personally, I know Mary through Rotary, and she was a president after me and did an excellent job. I'm not sure of the date. It was probably 4 years ago. An excellent, excellent job leading our club for a year. She was always willing to help me when I was president. And one situation, I remember I had to clean out this closet, and she said, "Come on, let's go." And it took us 23 minutes and put everything back, and it was all organized. And I gave her a hug, and I said, "Mary, you're just so awesome." So Mary meant a lot to me personally. I have her in my heart, and I will always remember her as someone that loved me and I loved her. It was just that special, and I appreciate her friendship and her relationship with me, and I wish her family peace and happiness in knowing that Mary meant this to many, many other people. Thank you.
I worked with Mary for 16 years. 14 of those years I worked under her as her assistant, although Mary never really liked me to call her my boss. When I would introduce her to somebody, she hated that term, but she became more of a friend and a confidant than a boss, and she was well-known and well-liked throughout the community. She never got mad. She never had a bad day, really, even if she was going through the fundraising events and we were in the midst of doing auction planning. She always was calm. And then one day we worked late into the evening, and she said to me, "I'm sorry I was so cranky today." And I looked at her and I said, "Mary, that's cranky? Like, if that's cranky, you're okay." So she never had a bad day. One funny story, when Mary and I were out collecting items for the auction, we stopped for lunch, and we had lunch, and then we went out and we got into my car, and I turned the key and it wouldn't go on. And I said to Mary, "Uh-oh." And she looked around and she said, "We are not in your car." And we got in the wrong car together, and that was a funny story for Mary. All that aside, Mary's favorite role was that of being a yaya to her grandchildren. She liked to spoil her grandchildren, not with things so much as her time. And she liked to pass down to them all of her Greek traditions and cooking, and they have a lot of memories with her. Mary will be missed by all that knew her. I was fortunate enough to know her for many, many years, and she is sorely missed, and she was a friend to all.
Hello, I'm Dean Solomon, former Executive Director of the Council of Social Concern. First of all, I'd like to express again my condolences to Mary's family on their loss. It was a privilege to work with Mary for close to 35 years. She was a dedicated employee of the agency. She was also very dedicated to the community and to her family. She worked hard. She moved up through the ranks at CSC. She showed her dedication in every position that she held. She was well liked and she was well respected in the community. She was able to attract many volunteers and donors during her time as Director of the Food Pantry and Director of Public Relations and Development. She cared deeply for the local community and for those she served. She was a quick learner. I could always trust her to do an excellent job. During her time at the agency, we had many talks on family and on retirement and how important her family was to her. Her loss leaves a void with all of us. May her memory serve as a blessing and an inspiration for us all. And may God bless and watch over her husband, her children, and her grandchildren. Thank you.
Well, Mary, we certainly miss Mary. She did a lot for the city. She did a lot for the council. Miss her every single day. She was an incredible person.
Totally agree, Jim. You said it well.
So next up, we have another member of the Woburn City Council, Lou DeMambro, who represents Ward 6. Hey, Lou, come on down. Good to see you again.
Nice to see you.
Lou, good
Welcome,
to see you again.
welcome.
Thanks for being
nice
here.
to see you.
How are things in Ward 6?
We're busy. We're very busy as always up in Ward 6. Things that are happening. New Boston Street Bridge looks like it's going to probably kick off.
It's only 50 years in the making.
Yes, right. 50 years plus. Looks like we're probably going to do a ribbon cutting. Hopefully, we're anticipating by May 2026.
If it stops snowing, right?
If it stops snowing. So we got to do the thaw first. We've got 216 New Boston Street. They just broke ground for 180,000 square foot facility for advanced technologies, which we're looking forward to. We got the Fairfield Apartments. That's pretty much up and running. Looks like we're getting full occupancy over there. And now we're on the push for a new Alta Vista Linscott School. We're working in conjunction with the school committee and the school administrators, and we're trying to get that off the ground. Statement of interest hopefully will go out soon.
Nice.
To the MSBA.
Well, that's enough, I'd say.
Yeah, we're staying busy up there. Plus, we have snow and we have sidewalks that
No boss is growing on
we
this
get
guy.
complaints on. But other than that, we're doing pretty good. Vinnie, you're doing a heck of a job over there. It smells delicious.
Thank you, Lou.
I knew I should have had breakfast. Okay.
We got Vinnie back up and running. It does smell even better in
Smells
here,
delicious.
So it's always the problem of doing this part of the job. Is
Right,
you gotta,
right.
You know, smell Vinnie.
Do you ever find yourself having to leverage the council for your constituents, or do you get calls from people wondering what to do or whatnot?
Constituent service is a big thing up in North Woburn. You know, it's kind of a small little entity up there, but of Woburn that. It's close-knit, the roads are, a little bit more confined and tight. You got a lot of industry up there, so it's pretty diverse. You got hotels, you got the industry, you've got residential. So you do get questions, comments, and concerns from, the constituents, and I always try to, reach out to them and solve the problem and, go to all our, department heads to try to, come up with some sort of solution or get them some sort of an answer.
Lou, you've been no stranger to this day.
Yes,
You've
sir.
been here many years.
Yes.
What does the council mean to you?
It's a body of government in this city that runs this city. It's basically a $200 million corporation. And we're the board that tries to run it as efficiently and as best as we can for the residents and our businesses. So it's an important role, and I'm honored and humbled to be a part of it. It's something special, and I'll tell you, it's definitely a life achievement in my world, I'll tell you. I look forward to serving even further.
Well, we've had many of your colleagues stop by. We'll have a few more stop by as well. Why are all you coming down here today to support the Council of Social Concern?
Council of Social Concern, again, up in North Woburn, they do a lot. They do a lot for the people. There's the food bank. There's also outreach programs over there. They have child daycare. They do a lot for our residents, especially the food pantry. The food pantry is a big to-do. And that's why, I ask people all the time, please donate any way you can. I know it's winter time. I know it's cold. I know people got to put oil in the tank, or pay the gas bill, electric bill, whatever they can donate. If they can drop off a bag of groceries or whatever to the pantry to help the people out, it's something special. That, and as well as the senior center up in North Woburn. They're two great administrations.
Well said. What can your constituents do today to help out?
They can dial 781-995-4178, and they can donate, again, whatever you can. If it's $5, $10, whatever you can, afford to donate, please. Get these phones ringing. I don't hear anything, so please dial, do what you can. Again, drop off some groceries to the Social Concern on Merrimack Street. Do whatever you can do, folks.
Awesome.
Great organization.
Thank you, Lou. Thanks for being here today.
you, Rich.
Good luck with everything.
Thank
Good
you,
luck.
Jimmy.
Thank you again.
Vin, smells delicious. Keep it going.
Next, we have some more representation from the Woburn City Council. We have our newly installed council president, Rob Toro. Hey, Rob.
How are you?
Welcome, welcome. Good to see you
Rob.
again. You
Thank
brought
you for
some
being here.
guests with us.
Come on
Can
in,
you
girls.
introduce the
Come right over here,
folks that you
Rob.
brought with you?
Stand behind the girls.
Come behind us. Smile for the camera. There we go.
What are your names, girls?
My name's Olivia. I'm Ella.
Thank you for being here today. Have you ever been on TV before?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Look at this. They're making the phone ring.
Good job, girls. You made the phones ring.
that's fantastic.
So now you're the newly installed city council president.
Yes.
How's that working for you so far?
It's been great. It's been a couple of weeks now. We have a lot going on in the city that we'll be discussing over this.
We've been
this
hearing,
year.
yes.
It's a lot, in every different ward, and just working collectively with all the councilors and department heads and the community to make sure we're making the best decisions for the city collectively.
What brings you and your family down here on a Sunday for the Council of Social Concern?
We do this every year. We've done this every year for the last few years, so we enjoy it. Any way we can help the council with Amanda and Jesse and everyone else that's involved. They do a fantastic job with just helping the community. Anytime we can help an organization like this that services our community, we'll do it in a heartbeat.
Excellent.
Well, thank you for being here. Girls, what grade are you girls in?
What grade are you in?
Second. Sixth.
And what schools do you go to?
Kennedy Middle School. Good year.
All right. And is there anybody you want to say hi to while you're on TV?
Gonna say hi to anyone?
Brooke.
Brooke? Who?
Is Brooke your friend?
Yeah.
All right. Hello, Brooke.
No? Sixth grade, she's a little too cool now to start. Yeah, it's okay.
But how
I'm
can
right
we
there with you.
encourage other people to help make the phone ring?
All right, so do you want to tell them what the phone number is? What is it?
Nice and loud.
781-995-4178.
Yes. What about, there's two other ways? No? There's a QR code. Please feel free to scan the QR code or visit the website as well. Like Councilor DeMambro said, anything would be appreciated. Any small donation, any large donation, it all helps. So any way you can help the Council of Social Concern would be fantastic.
Well, thank you for being here.
No
Thank you,
problem.
girls, for coming down on a Sunday to help us out.
Thank
You guys
Great
did
to see you.
Absolutely.
Wait, you have an
Yes, sir.
envelope in your hand.
Oh, yeah, do you want to give the envelope?
What is this?
It's the donation.
From the Toro family?
Yes, there you go.
Thank you, guys.
No
Thank you
problem.
very
It
much.
was nice to see you.
Thanks
We
for
always
being here.
appreciate your support.
Absolutely. Go ahead, girls.
All right.
I think
We have, next up, no stranger to the Council of Social Concern, Kirsten Lockery. Hi, Kirsten, how are you?
Mr. Major.
Kirsten, good to see you.
how are you?
Good.
I know
yourself?
I've worked with you on the board when you were
have.
board president for many years, and you're still involved with the board of directors, aren't you?
Yeah, so I actually retired and became board member emeritus, and then I missed it, so I went back.
They brought you back in.
Well, we're happy
Yes.
to have you back.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
And you've been involved with the council in many different ways. Why don't
Yep.
you just talk a little bit about your experience and what you've seen and why you're down here on a Sunday to support the council and still on the board?
Well, I'm down here on a Sunday to support the board for a lot of reasons. Number one, because it's rotten outside and I can't go play, but no, really. I've been involved with the council since my youngest was 2, and he's almost 25. He'll be 25 on February 9th. Happy birthday, Tucker. I joined originally as a child care provider, and the kids who came to me were just so in need of everything, and I couldn't imagine that every child didn't get the same start in life, and we tried to make sure that at least some of them did. That was all.
You know, one of the questions I wanted to ask was, we hear so much about the food pantry and the good work that we
Yeah.
do there, but some of the other programs that we offer, and I think you just kind of nailed it on the head before me asking that. What other things does the council do that they don't get as much credit for?
The child care center
Okay.
is the big one. Kids who come in are looking for attention. The families are struggling. Some of the families are struggling. Some people just need a little bit of a hand up to learn how to make their children successful. And the council does an incredible job of making sure that kids have what they need to enter kindergarten and to be successful. Studies out there show, in fact, our governor has actually implemented a program. Studies out there show that quality preschool education leads to someone becoming school successful and work ready. And that's what the council does. They're NACE certified, which stands for National Education of Excellent Education in Young Children. And they've been NACE certified for many, many, many years. And kids come out of there so vastly different than they went in.
That speaks to one of the core values that they have, identifying and building people's talents.
Yep, absolutely. And it's wonderful to see a child who has been struggling to get a puzzle piece in, to put a jacket on, to do something, and their face, when it clicks. And that's kind of all that it's about.
Well said.
Thank you.
Kirsten, what can people do today to help the Council of Social Concern?
Donate, just like I am right now.
Thank you.
Kirsten.
You're welcome. There is a phone number. You've heard the phone number from people before me, 781-995-4178. Also, please, there's a QR code that you can scan, and you can go to the website. The website's address is
socialconcern.org.
socialconcern.org. Please, please, please. These people do so much good. Help them do it better.
Neighbors helping neighbors.
Neighbors helping neighbors.
Thank you, Kirsten, as always. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it.
Lovely to see you.
You as well.
Good to see you. All right, we're halfway through.
We are halfway through. The phones are ringing. People are donating online. People are dropping off donations. Fantastic to see the community come out again today for this great event. One person who couldn't be here today, who's usually here, is Representative Rich Haggerty, a great friend of the Council of Social Concern. He couldn't make it today, but he sent along a video. Let's watch that now.
All right.
Hey everyone, State Representative Rich Haggerty here. Wanted to make sure that I took a few minutes to encourage everybody at home to pick up those phones and make their donations to the 17th annual Don Manzelli Telethon to benefit the Council of Social Concern. As so many of you already know, the Council of Social Concern continues to do incredible work in our community. We're always proud of how wonderful an asset and resource they are for folks in our community in need. And you know, whether it's food security assistance, whether it's the early child care programs that they offer, everything that our community needs, they're there to provide the help and assistance. I especially want to give a shout out to the Executive Director, Jesse, and Amanda Harvey, and everybody else really who's helping to run the day-to-day organization of the Council of Social Concern. But most important, I think today I want to ask you to pick up that phone, get online, make a donation, make it as big as you can in order to help folks in our community. We're excited to be able to be a part of today. I'm excited to make a donation personally. And beyond that, thank you to Council of Social Concern and Woburn Public Media for doing great work in organizing this telethon and raising some much needed money for those who are in need in our community. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you, Representative Haggerty, for that and your continued support.
Always.
So next, we have a short video of the Council of Social Concerns Food Pantry and how it works to support individuals and families in our community.
Dr. Devine.
So we have a volunteer that does check-in, and she'll check them in here, verify their address, and make their appointment for the following month, and give them an appointment card. So they'll check in, get their appointment, pastries and breads here, and then they go into this room over here. This is kind of like just when we get the individual snacks and everything, they can come in here, and it helps, with kids going to school, if they need snacks for them at home to bring to school. This is like individual snacks. We also have baby formula that they can help themselves with. So they'll come in, and we have fresh produce, frozen items as well. And they just go through and shop through these shelves. And it goes by size of family, so we have a lot of non-English speaking clients, so we can just kind of point If you have a family of 4, you get 3 from the shelf, and so on. It's easy to communicate. And our volunteers will be here, and they'll bag for them.
Richard has one in his pocket, probably.
Okay. Nice presentation on the food pantry.
Great to see it in action.
Good to see it in action. So the shelves look pretty full there, but it's not always like that.
No,
I mean,
it's not.
That need, as I mentioned, is continuous. It's year-round. So these days in February, when the days are short, food pantry can use your support.
Absolutely, Jim.
We have another member of the Woburn School Committee with us today, Jose Oliveira. Come on up. Jose, how are you?
I'm well. How are you?
Good.
Good to see you. Thanks for coming down today.
Thanks.
Busy on the school committee, we've heard.
Yep, a little bit.
Yeah. So what brings you down here on a Sunday to support the Council of Social Concern?
I think it's just a great organization that we have here in our community that helps kind of connect our residents and residents outside of Woburn as well to services that they need to help thrive in their regular day lives.
Go ahead, Jim. So, Jose, we've heard from your colleagues what's going on in the school committee. What's going on specifically in your work on the school committee?
So I think the biggest thing for the 7 of us, and just the district is this idea of looking to build a new school in Woburn, in North Woburn specifically. So looking forward to doing the work for the MSBA to try and seek funding, to help build this North Woburn Elementary School. That's a combined school of the Alta Vista and the Linscott.
The city's been blessed over the past couple decades rebuilding a lot of the old school infrastructure. I think this is the last piece that they want to do. Is that correct?
So this is the last of the elementary schools.
I see.
It would provide the parity across the city if we were able to do that. We also have some work to do within the middle schools, but right now the focus is the combined elementary school in North Woburn.
And how does an organization like the Council of Social Concern help the school department in your work?
Well, so with all the students that we have enrolled here in Woburn, there are a lot of students that also benefit from the services that are provided by Council of Social Concern. And without those services, some of these students would not be able to go through their regular day-to-day as successful as they are. So it's this intertwined type of thing that these community organizations and the schools have where we connect everything together. So.
That's right. We've heard about the different programs, the backpack program a lot of people have talked about in the elementary schools, which is wildly successful and sponsored, and a great community effort where you have volunteers packing these backpacks, and the school department making sure they get into the hands of the kids for the weekend to have a little bit extra food for the weekend and before they come back to school. So like you said, it's a partnership to make sure that the kids and students are taken care of and they have their basic needs met so that they're able to thrive in school.
Absolutely.
We thank you for being here. Before you go, maybe just challenge your constituents out there to kind of help us out today.
So you have 3 ways that you can donate. You can call in 781-995-4178. You can use the QR code, or you can go to Council Concern's website and donate there. Any dollar counts, and if you can't do any monetary donations, time is always accepted to volunteer.
Well said, well put. Thank you for your support again this year.
Thank you for having
Thank
me.
you.
Thank you, Jose. Thanks for
Thank
coming
you.
down. All right, Jim.
All right, we have another member of the Woburn City Council. No stranger to the Council of Social Concern, Jeff Dillon. Come on down. How are you, my friend? Good to see you.
Good to see you. Thanks for being here.
Hey, Jeff, remind me again what, of course, I'll take the check. Thank you for your donation.
Absolutely.
We'll get that out of the way. Remind me again which ward you're representing, or
Sure.
you at large this year?
Ward 3.
Ward 3, okay, very good.
First off, just thank you to both of you for doing this. You've done it for years. You do a great job. And, you know, I know it's cut into your Sunday, where on a typical Sunday, you're probably doing 3 or 4 P&Ss out there. So
It's important to give back to the community that you work in.
Absolutely.
And this is a very worthy organization in which
100%.
So Jeff, you're a stranger to coming down here. So what brought you down here this
Sure.
day?
Just happy to come down, help out. As we all know, the Council of Social Concern does such good work. And throughout all of our lives, who hasn't needed a little bit of help, whether it be financial, emotional, or physical? And they touch all those points. So if you've had the good fortune throughout your life to have somebody help you out, or a different organization to help you out, now's the time. Today's the time. Get on the phone, whether it be $5, $10, $15, $50, whatever you can do. Reach out. Let's make a difference today. Maybe cut down on 1 football square for next weekend, or a little less in the chicken wings. Make a difference to folks that can really make a difference out to our whole community.
Very well put.
Now's the time to do it.
Very well put.
And what's that number they can call?
They can call 781-995-4178, or go on the Q card and get that done, or go on the website as well. But today's the day to get it done, and thank you for everyone for doing this today.
Fantastic. Thank you once again.
Always.
Thanks, Jeff, for being here.
Thank you.
Good to see you.
Good luck.
Thank you for your donation.
All right, I think we're going to toss it back over to... We're going to...
All right.
I didn't get the name.
Hi, Shirley.
Hi, Shirley. Welcome aboard.
Welcome. Thanks for coming down.
Thank you for having me.
You're representing the Middlesex Lions Club?
Yes, I am.
And are you their president, their...
Not yet.
Not yet.
We have 68 members of the organization.
That's a really active Lions
Club. They all
Club.
volunteer, and it's a wonderful, wonderful organization. They're great. And we're very involved in the community, and especially with the food pantry.
Yep.
Each month when we have our dinner meeting, we have all the, well, not all the members, but a majority of the members will come in and donate to the social concern.
So every single month, those
Every
64 members meet, and you know, one of the standing orders is if you can bring something for the local food pantry through the Council of Social Concern.
Absolutely.
Wonderful standing order.
Beautiful.
I know. And it's such a great organization. It's unbelievable what they do in the city, and what I was involved when I was for the Cub Scouts.
Yeah.
And we donated all of our vegetables to the organization, and that's just one thing. And I know there's a lot of people who do so much, but this organization, the Middlesex Lions Club, is dedicated to doing everything we can to helping the the social concern, and also other community services that we can help out with.
And I think one of your members is actually answering phones for us today,
Yes,
right?
she
Say hi to Ann
is.
Chatfield over there. Hi, Ann.
Yes.
And let's get her busy. And how would we make her more busy?
Well, I'd like to challenge all of our members in the Middlesex Lions Club to please call in with any donation amount. No amount is too small. And let's get Ann going on the phones, keeping her busy with the telephone number 781-995-4178. Please donate. This is so important. And I hope you will.
Shirley, that was wonderful. Thank you for stopping by.
Thank you, Shirley.
Thank you. Oh, and
we'll definitely take that.
Don't forget that one.
Thank you.
Thank you,
so
Shirley.
much.
Thanks for being here. Thanks for all you do for the community.
Okay, you're welcome. Bye.
All right, so now I think we're going to bring it back to Chef Vinnie. So, Vinnie.
Oh, where am I? Who am I? As Admiral Scottsdale once said.
I missed that.
I continue this recipe. I browned the two meats. The ground beef, a pound of ground beef, a pound of pork, and if you want to add veal, you can certainly add veal. And I put all the vegetables in, as you saw before we had the power outage. And as that browned, I threw in a can of tomato paste and cooked the paste till it got cooked all the way through. And then I blasted the pan with a little bit of white wine. If you're not into white wine, you can use stock, a little bit of beef stock, a little bit of chicken stock, whatever you want to do, just to get those brown bits off the bottom of the pan. And then I added the tomatoes, 2 cans of San Marzano tomatoes, which I ground up in the food processor, but you can certainly just squish them if you're not into food processing. And so now I'm going to let it simmer for about an hour. And that's where we are on that recipe. So now this quick recipe here, this is great for a lunch, is I have a pound of ground chicken. This is a completely different recipe now. I have a pound of ground chicken. Not ground breast of chicken, ground chicken. And if you're going to do this recipe, if you're going to give it a try, you need to have ground, regular ground chicken, because that has dark meat in it, which keeps everything very moist. So what we want to do is we want about a tablespoon. This is a pound. You can double this, you can triple this, you can do whatever you want. So I'm just going to put in some diced onion. About a tablespoon or so. It's what you really like. I mean, if you're into it. I got some cheat notes here, so it's about 2 tablespoons of diced onion. A cup of breadcrumbs. Now, I season my own. I take a quart of crumbs, I put in 1 scallion, 1 clove of garlic, and a handful of parsley, and I grind all that into a food processor. But then you have to leave that, ooh, we got phone calls. We got donations. But you want to store that in the refrigerator when you're finished using it, if you don't use it all, because remember you have raw vegetables in it. So you need about a cup. 1 cup of crumbs for 1 pound of ground chicken. And a little bit of parsley. Oh, I did add some parsley to the sauce also. If you're into cilantro, you could add cilantro to this. A clove of garlic. And just chop that finely. And a little bit of paprika. You can really get funky here if you want to and use some cayenne also. So just about a half a teaspoon of paprika, or paprika, however it's pronounced. A little bit of salt, maybe like a quarter of a teaspoon. It's to your liking, and some black pepper. I don't know, since I bought this, I don't like this that much. It's too short, but it works. Okay, and a blast of mayonnaise, about a tablespoon, 2 tablespoons. If you're not into mayonnaise, you can use eggs, you can use egg whites. You just need some moisture in this dish. And I like this Kewpie. It's like an Asian mayonnaise. It has a few other additives in it. I think it gives a little better flavor. Now you want to mix that up. So you can see that. Again, you can leave the onions out, put the onions in. Jalapenos, I've tried it with jalapeno, it's really good. Your call, regular red peppers, sweet peppers. Okay, we don't want it too dry, we don't want it too wet. If it seems a little dry, just add a little bit more mayonnaise. Okay, where are we here? So I got a pan heating up, and I'm going to make slider size. A pound will make 4 regular size burgers, but I'm going to knock it down, which was about, they're about 4 ounces each, but I'm going to knock it down to about 2 ounces. So if anybody in the studio wants some, I'm just going to make a few sliders today. And so that's what you want. Let me get this going. This is actually pretty good with cilantro. A little bit of cilantro, if you're into that. And a lot of people don't really like cilantro, but I'm telling you, when you cook it, there's a whole different aspect to it than when you just eat a few stems like you would like parsley or basil. It's not as intrusive on your palate as if when you eat it cooked. I just have a little bit of light olive oil in the pan to cook these. You can use avocado or something more neutral if you wanted to use canola. I think the olive oil actually gives it a little extra flavor. And one more. And that is that. I want to make sure you cook those all the way through. So for condiments on this, for me, I just like pickles. So I did bring some pickles with me today. And, but you could certainly use mustard, ketchup, maybe a slice of red onion. And that's it. So I'm going to continue to cook these. And let's just check our sauce here. And this is coming along really well. Now, at the end of this takes about an hour. You just want to kind of steam it off a little bit. It takes about an hour. And evaporate it a little bit is what I mean. And then, if you wanted to, I don't do this, but if you wanted to, you add a little bit of heavy cream, half and half, or milk to kind of bind this together, or some butter to kind of bring it all together nicely. Anyway, I think we're ready to toss it to one side or toss it to the vertically from where I'm standing.
Vinnie,
yes,
you've made it hard to do this job. It smells fantastic in here. Sunday dinner, all ready to go. Unbelievable. Well, we've got some special performances coming up, Jim.
All right.
We have our own Anthony Giglio and Amanda Harvey team up for a beautiful performance of Vanessa Carlton's 1,000 Miles. Please enjoy.
Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces pass and I'm homebound. Staring blankly ahead and making way through the crowd. And I need you, and I miss you, and now I wonder if I could fall into the sky. Do you think time would pass me by? 'Cause you know I'd walk 1,000 miles if I could just see you tonight. It's always times like these when I think of you, and I wonder if you ever think of me. Everything's so wrong and I don't belong, living in your precious memory. And I need you, and I miss you, and now I wonder if I could fall tonight. And I don't wanna let you know I drown in your memory. I don't wanna let this go. I don't. Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces pass, and I'm homebound. Staring blankly ahead, just making my way through the crowd. And I still need you, and I still miss you. And now I wonder if I could fall into the sky. Do you think time would pass us by? 'Cause you know I'd walk 1,000 miles if I could just see you. Oh, if I could fall into the sky, do you think time would pass me by? 'Cause you know I'd walk 1,000 miles if I could just see you. If I could just hold you tonight.
Oh, that's fantastic. Unbelievable. They have certainly have some talent. And from what I understand, there's a group of the folks here at WPMC that have put together their own band, might be making an appearance late in our final hour, a group called Technical Difficulties, but we'll see if it's appropriate. All right, we're going to bring on our next guest, again, no stranger to the Council of Social Concern, Art Duffy, who is representing the Flaherty family. Hey, Art. Come on over. Watch out for that cord.
How are you, Jim?
It's been getting people. Hey, doing good, doing good.
All right,
Come on
great
in.
to see you. Thanks for being here. Hold that microphone right up to your mouth.
So, Art, I understand you're representing the Flaherty family.
I certainly am. It's a privilege and an honor to represent Kathy and John Flaherty. As you know, the charities that they've done in this community and continue to do is outstanding. So it's my privilege to be here and represent the check to a great organization such as the Council of Social Concerns.
Well, Art, we thank you for being here, representing the Flahertys, fantastic supporters of our organization.
Yeah.
We couldn't do the mission without their support, so thank them for us, for all they do for us. John and Kathy, fantastic to have their support this year for the Telethon in honor of Don Manzelli, who I know was a close friend of everyone.
Yeah, he certainly was. Don was a great guy, great guy.
What's one of your memories of Don Manzelli?
Oh, just his demeanor. When you see him, you laughed all the time.
Yeah, that's for sure.
He made you feel at ease all the time, and he was a great individual person. All the time. We always had a great time with him. He was always looking out for everybody else.
And you know, when I was a new person working with the Council of Social Concern many years ago, he was one of the first people I met, and he brought you and made you feel welcome and made you feel like you're part of that family, like you should be there. And I'll never forget that.
Yeah, he certainly was. I completely agree with that. So, I would like to present a check from, we got it from John, but
Is that the one from John? Is this from the Duffy family?
This is from the Duffy family, Don and Art Duffy.
We always appreciate your support, Art.
And a privilege to be here. And please get on the phone and make a donation. Dial 781-995-4178. Let's get those phones ringing.
Well done, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, Art. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Thank you to the Flahertys.
Thank you. I will.
Very good. Bring that back to Brian. Thank you. Okay. We're going to continue on with our guest. We have Carla Boudin. Carla, come on down.
Hello.
Hi, Carla, how are you?
I'm
Come on
good.
in.
Good to see you.
Good to see you, Carla. Thanks for being here today.
Carla, who are you with today? I know you have a lot of different hats, but
Who am I with today?
you're representing.
So today I'm representing my own business, Impact Community Giving.
That's okay.
And I had the opportunity to be the strategic planning advisor for Social Concern's most recent strategic plan. So I had the opportunity to meet with a lot of board members, with different community members, donors, volunteers, learn more about the organization, and then walk them through their strategic planning process.
I know, Carla, you've been familiar with the organization for a long time, but what did you learn this go around getting that intimately involved with all those loads of people involved with the organization?
Sure. I think what the most impactful thing that I learned was just the true reach of Social Concern, the amount of people that they help every year, not only families through the food pantry, but also through their Helping Hands program, and then also through their child care center. It's really great to see an organization not only be able to support folks with just the food, but then also be able to support them in a holistic way with childcare, and then also being able to support emergency funds.
And you mentioned strategic planning.
Yes.
What is the council looking to do in the strategic plan? I know it's just getting going, but
Yes.
just, in its infancy, what is the plan? What is involved in a plan like that?
Sure. So the plan has 5 main pillars, and it seems really simple, but it takes a long time to plan and talk and get everything moving. And so it's about expanding their core programming. It's about sustaining their fundraising efforts. It's about making sure that we're investing in their people and their culture. It's making sure that we're preparing their board for things to come in the future, making sure that their governance and leadership succession plans are in place. And it's about making sure that the community, not only Woburn, but in other communities surrounding Woburn, know what they do and why it's important to be a part of their community.
And it's really important that we plan and have that strategic vision, because what do they say? Those that fail to plan to fail. And we're doing it the right way. So that we're not just being reactive to what's happening every day, which we do, but we're planning for the future in the direction that this organization is going, so that we can use the resources the most effectively.
Well said, Jim. So, Carla, thank you for coming down today. What would you tell the viewers at home to do? Sure. How can they help today?
Sure. So I hope that you will join me and a lot of other individuals and organizations in supporting Social Concern. Every dollar that you give, you know that it's being well spent responsibly on the community and the people in it. So please make sure that you give generously and often. And you can call 781-995-4178, and I will be answering the phones in about, 3 minutes.
So well done.
Thank you.
Carla wants to be busy, so make those phones ring. Thank you for being here, Carla.
Thank you
Thanks
so
for all your help.
much.
All right, welcome.
Thank you.
All right, Jim.
All right, next we're bringing on Jesse Wetzel. Jesse, how are you?
I am great. How are you guys?
I'm
Good,
doing
Jesse.
pretty
Thanks
well.
for coming down today.
Thank you so much for
Jesse,
having me.
who are you with or here today for?
Sure, I am with the school committee.
That's right. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
had a little brain.
You've been up a long time doing this, so it's totally understandable. I'm fresh to the scene, so.
Excellent. So how has your current tenure been on the school committee?
Fantastic. So I'm in my 3rd year on the school committee, and it's just been a wonderful way to get to meet so many fabulous people, get to know more about all the different organizations inside of our community that do so much good, for instance, why we're all here today, and just really get to learn about your city in a different way and see it from a different angle than you would as not being elected to the school committee. So it's been wonderful.
Excellent.
And what have you seen from the Council of Social Concern? How have they helped the city and your constituents?
So many things. I think something that comes to mind right away for me is the food drive that you do around the holiday season. I was very fortunate to be able to see that in action, and it was at the Woburn.
The Elks?
The Elks, yeah. And filled. It was just filled with food, and
Isn't that
families were
amazing?
coming in and getting what they needed for the season, and it was just absolutely wonderful. And I know you do a lot of good inside of our schools too, with the backpack program that you have, and you yourself have a early childhood learning center that I recently toured that was renovated, and the new playground is absolutely fabulous as well.
It's not your normal playground, that's for sure.
No, it's not, and it's
I think
well
they've made
used.
it ADA compliant and all that, and just to to accomplish that doesn't come cheap. It's not just like putting a swing set in the yard and saying, hey, we have a playground.
Nope.
You know, there's a lot that goes into it, and it
Yes.
requires a lot of resources
It
to
does.
do so.
Agreed, which is why we're here today, hopefully, to get some of
That's
those
right.
resources flowing in.
So on cue, maybe help the viewers at home. What can they do to help us out?
I would love to. So I hope we keep Carla busy, and please dial 781-995-4178, and she is currently there waiting for your call. And then on behalf of the Wetzel family, so my 3 daughters and my husband, we would like to donate this to the
Great.
council.
Thank you very much for coming
Thank you
down.
so
We
much,
appreciate
everybody.
it. Good to see you.
Thanks. Thank you, Woburn.
Okay, we now share another video in loving memory of Mary Lang, honoring her dedication to the Council of Social Concern. Please enjoy.
I think about Mary pretty much every day that I come into the office. She was such an important part of my work at the council. She trained me and mentored me, and I must think about her, you know, something that Mary would know 3 or 4 times a week. She was always so kind, and it was great to hear, you know, how much she loved her family and all the stories of them, you know, and the sleepovers the grandkids would have at her house. And it seems like every day I should be able to call over to her office and ask her what she thinks about something. And I really miss being able to do that. She was a wonderful colleague and friend, and she's very missed.
So I first met Mary about 12 years ago when she used to come in to do the annual telethon here at the station. And she was just the kindest, most generous person. You know, we'd have problems, and she would never get frustrated or mad. She would just be very professional about it. You know, and fix the problem and get the job done. So one day, she wanted to talk to me in my office, and she was in Rotary, and I'd only been here for a couple of years, so I wasn't ready to join Rotary yet, but she asked me to join, and I said, I was thinking about joining, but give me a couple of years and talk to me again. So she did. A couple of years went by, and she came into my office again and talked to me about Rotary and the, you know, the financial commitments and the volunteering and the service projects. So she's the reason why I joined Rotary. And just to have her involved in the two, you know, these two organizations, Council of Social Concern and Rotary, just goes to show you how much she gave back, how generous she was, because it's all about volunteering your time and helping other people. So Mary was really a mentor of mine. She was a friend of mine, and she will be missed.
Hi, my name is Bill Sullivan. I've known Mary for about 15 years. First, she was a member of the Woburn Rotary Club, and then she got me involved with the Council of Social Concern and got on the board, so I've known her for 15 years. Mary was one of the nicest persons I ever met. She was there for you all the time, supporting both clubs to the fullest extent, and always had a listening ear. If you ever had a situation, she used to give you, you know, her own feedback, and I miss her so terribly.
I'm Millie Polcaro, and my husband Richie and I have been volunteering at the food pantry for around 16 years now. And so we've gotten to know Mary, and she really cared about what we did at the pantry, but she also cared about our lives and the things that we did. She was always very respectful and gentle, caring. She asked Richie to volunteer at the golf.
On the golf committee. She said it wouldn't be hard, and she was right. She did everything. She asked me once, I think, to ask the golf pros a question, because I was going to be up there golfing anyway. That was about the extent of what I donated to the committee.
This year also, we heard people asking, where Mary?
At the luncheon this year, I heard a couple of people walking by the table saying they missed seeing Mary. Where was she? Because they were so used to seeing her. She was a fixture. She was always there. Well, she should have been. She ran it. She thought, I told her that when we went to visit her in the nursing home. I think she thought I was kidding, but I wasn't. I wasn't making it up. It was a true story.
Oh. We used to come upstairs and chat with Mary and catch up on what she was doing and her in-laws, Ginny and George, how they were doing in Florida. We were friendly with them also. We'll miss coming up, the chats we have, hearing about her family and her grandchildren, the gatherings that they had and the adventures when they would go boating. She loved going out in the water with them. And now Mary's gone, we know she will always be with us. And we wanted her family to know how much we really do care. And she will be with us in our hearts forever.
Hi, I'm Kathy Lucero, and I'm very happy to be asked to say a few words about Mary Lang. Mary Lang was a very special person and someone that I've worked with, I think, for like the last 15 years at the food pantry and for social concern. And she was a kind, gentle, caring person. She loved her family. She loved her family at the food pantry and at the social concern. And I actually was very happy to be part of that for 15 years in the food pantry part of it. And well, she's going to be missed greatly. I think it's very important that Mary be part of this telethon because she worked so hard to develop that along with the auctions. And
Up next, we have a special music video. It's the debut of the WPMC band called Technical Difficulties. The band is made up of WPMC employees, Anthony Giglio and Brian Ouellette, and former WPMC interns Vicky Lambrusky and Lauren Ouellette and Ryan Ouellette. Everything you hear is them playing and singing except for the drums. They played to a drum track of the original song. Here's their cover of Jane by Jefferson Starship.
Snozberries? Who ever heard of a snozberry?
We are the music makers, and we are the dreamers of dreams.
Together, yeah, yeah. Oh.
Wow, we brought out all the talent for today's telethon.
Wow, that was incredible.
Pretty amazing. Who thought they had it in them?
I mean, on the day of the Grammys, technical difficulties, debuting, wow, that was fantastic.
That's right. You saw it here first, folks.
Right. Remember
that name, technical difficulties. All right, we're going to continue on with our guest list. We have another member of the Board of Directors, John Braze. Come on in. Hey, John. Good to see you. Welcome.
John, good to see you. Thanks for being
John's
here.
not only a member, but he's the vice president of the board. Is that correct?
I am.
All right.
Yeah.
So how long have you been working with the Council of Social Concern?
Oh, it's going to be since I started working in Woburn, which is probably 10 years now. But if you
been
want
that long? Oh my God.
If you want to go back even further than that, my father was on the board. I was always at main events and auctions and things like that.
Yeah.
So I've been doing it for a long time.
Awesome.
And why do you do it, John?
I do it because I love giving back to the community of Woburn. I mean, Woburn is really a great community to be involved with, as well as other communities, neighboring communities. Everywhere they help out with the child care center, the food pantry, it's just endless. So I love helping out.
Well, speaking of helping out, you've been around the council for a long time, even before you were on the board.
Yeah.
What does the council mean to Woburn?
The council means a great deal to Woburn. I see a lot with the child care programs, the fact that we have so many kids involved with that. And to me, that's the future. I really enjoy that, but also being able to provide food to people in need or anything like that. Just having that availability is a great tool for anybody in need.
Well said.
Fantastic.
Well, we thank you for being here.
Thank you very much.
What can your friends who are maybe watching you on TV right now?
My friends watching on TV, you can call 781-995-4178, and you can donate and call Carla. And for the millennials out there that don't like to talk on the phone, please use the QR codes. You can scan those and donate as much as you can. Please and thank you.
Great.
So I'll just add in, again, we talked about one of the core values before, identifying and developing talent. John epitomizes that. I mean, I remember him as a young kid. Now he's grown up. He's doing this work, and he's rising in the association. That's fantastic. Thank you, John. It's always a pleasure.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, John, for coming down.
Thank you guys for having me.
All righty. All right, next up, we have Cynthia Tachi from Tachi Construction.
Great.
Cynthia, welcome back.
Hi, how are you
Good
today?
to see you.
You too.
Good to see you right
How are
between
things
us.
in Central Square?
Lovely. Icy, cold, snowy.
Yeah, you're right.
But we're getting by. We're getting over those snowbanks and being through.
You know, we've heard a lot today about our community partners. You guys are no stranger to that as well.
Yeah.
All you do for the agency. Just talk about your connection to the Council of Social Concern.
Oh well, we've done our our employees go over there and do the stocking once or twice, and mostly we just are financially supporting the agency because it does such good work for the community. You know.
It'd be a heck of a hole there if we weren't there as an organization helping out.
The
can only
safety
imagine.
net, the
Right.
safety net for Woburn residents when either they're temporarily or down on their luck or just are just needing a helping hand to feed their family and their children, and that's something I think we should all be very proud of that we're a part of that.
Well said.
And it's always, it's always good to see local businesses getting involved, helping us out. And, the more local businesses that we can encourage to do that, certainly the better off we are in trying to accomplish our mission. And we appreciate everything that Tachi has done for us over the many, many years.
Thank you. We thank you for the opportunity to be part of this whole, the city of Woburn and all of the wonderful things that they do for their citizens.
Excellent. And why don't you give a shout out with our phone number? Help.
Oh, yeah. If you haven't yet, please call 781-995-4178 and pledge, because frankly, you can't have a better use of your money than to support the Woburn Council for Social Concern.
Well, thank you. Thank you, Cynthia, for being here today.
Okay.
And we'll certainly take that.
Take that.
Thank you,
Absolutely.
Cynthia.
Thank you for the support always. Good to see you.
You too. Thank you
Bye now,
both.
thank you.
Bye-bye now.
Okay. Our next guest representing the Woburn Public Library, Hermaine Gordon. Come on in, Hermaine. How are you? Good to see you.
Hermaine, great to see you.
Also a fellow Rotarian.
Perfect.
How are you, Hermaine?
I'm good, thanks.
Good.
What brings you down here today?
Well, when Amanda asked me to participate, I'd never done it before, and I thought, what a good thing to be a part of. I mean, Woburn Council's social concern does a really good work in our community. It's really needed, especially in the times we live in now with so many people, out of work and, so many needs for people. And we happen to live in a community. I'm proud to be part of this community that really cares for its citizens, because we have so many groups that are helping in difficult times.
Well said. How are things at the library?
Things at the library are really good. The library is there. It's the hub of the community, and we provide resources and materials to educate and enrich and entertain our community. We really have something for everyone. We have programs for all ages that are very good. I mean, we get lots of good feedback. We've had popular programs every year. We have a Juneteenth celebration. We have a new author book fair. We have fashion shows, and we have lots of great programs for the kids as well as our teens. And so, I encourage everyone to check out your local library. I feel the public library is the gem in the community, and there's so many who don't know all the things that we offer, and we do offer a lot for everyone. So WoburnPublicLibrary.org. Give us a call, 781-933-0148, and there's always someone to help you there. So.
Since Hermane's been part of, or the director of our library, she's brought in so many new different programs to increase engagement, and it shows. You go in there, I'm in there every other Tuesday anyway, because our Rotary meets there, and there's always something going on. We meet downstairs at the Children's Center. That's always bustling with activity, and it says a lot about our city.
It does, and it's such an amazing facility.
It
Absolutely
is.
gorgeous.
Yeah, very blessed to have it. A lot of people worked hard for that.
That's right.
And now we're putting it to work for the community, so very happy for that.
Well, we appreciate your support. Maybe all your friends at the library, maybe if they could help the council today, what could they do?
They could donate. They could call 781-995-4178. And I also would like to say that I've made a donation online. I always do them online just before I came in here on behalf of my husband, Patrick, and I. So
we thank you for that.
Well, thank you very much for your support. We thank you very much for coming down here, and thank you for all you do for the community.
Absolutely. Thank you. And thank you for what you're doing. This is really important work.
Thank you.
All right, next up.
All right, next up we have Chris Lang, Lace. Come on up. Are you both coming? Or Will Levine?
Will Levine,
representing the Kiwanis Club in Woburn. Come on in. The two of you. Hey, how are you
guys?
Very nice.
Sorry I botched your last name.
It's been happening since
I'm good at that.
Whatsoever.
How are things in the Kiwanis Club, gentlemen?
They're going great. I'm actually going to hand it over to my secretary to talk a little bit about
Very
that,
good.
if you don't mind.
We're really excited.
You brought your mouthpiece.
I did. I'll talk a little bit too, don't you worry.
We're excited to be here. One of the things we wanted to talk about was Flag Day coming up this year, June 13th. At Library Field. It's going to be a combination of Kiwanis Club of Woburn, our partner Sam Walker, as well as the city celebrating 250 years of our country's existence. Nice. It's going to be a really good time. We hope to see everybody down there. As always, we're really happy to be here supporting the Council of Social Concern.
Well, it's a big year, obviously, 250th anniversary. It's a big year for the council, as we've heard today. What is the connection between your club and the Council of Social Concern?
Yeah, I could probably take that one. I mean, we've had a long-standing relationship between the council as well as us here at the Kiwanis, and we're very happy to continue to be partners, sponsors, donors, and supporters as well. We actually have many of our associates, our members are really involved with the social as well, so long-standing relationship.
Excellent.
That's right, and you guys do a lot for the community, as you just kind of indicated, one event that's going on, but you do a lot all year around, and supporting agencies like the Council of Social Concern is a mission of yours as well, so we appreciate everything you all do.
What else is on the plate for 2026?
We have a few other things. We've already started some. We're going to continue. We always sell Christmas trees at the end of the year. That's another big one for us.
Big presents for you guys up in North Woburn.
Very much so, yes, absolutely. But we do have a donation we'd like to make today as well, if we may.
We'll definitely take that.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Wonderful.
Anything else you guys?
I'm okay. Hey, maybe challenge your fellow Kiwanians to make a donation today. Please. How could they do that?
Any Kiwanians hearing my voice, please make a donation to the Council of Social Concern. Thank you.
What phone number would they?
They would ring up 781-995-4178.
Fantastic.
Thank you
Thanks,
both.
guys.
Thank you both for
And
joining us.
everything you do.
Thank you.
very much.
Good to see you.
Thank you very
Awesome.
much.
Thank
Have a
you.
great one.
Thank you, gentlemen. Excellent. Once again, here's Brian and Vicki from Technical Difficulties covering Nobody's Home by Avril Lavigne.
Well, I couldn't tell you why she felt that way. She felt it every day, and I couldn't help her. I just watched her make the same mistakes again. What's wrong now? Too many problems. Don't know where she belongs. Where she belongs. She wants to go home, but nobody's home. It's where she lies, broken inside, with no place to go, no place to go to dry her eyes, broken inside. Open your eyes and look outside. Find the reasons why you've been rejected, and now you can't find what you've left behind. Be strong now. Too many problems. Don't know where she belongs. Where she belongs. She wants to go home, but nobody's home. It's where she lies, broken inside, with no place to go, no place to go to dry her eyes, broken inside. Her feelings she hides, her dreams she can't find. She's losing her mind, she's falling behind. She can't find her place, she's losing her faith. She's fallen from grace, she's all over the place. Yeah. She wants to go home, but nobody's home. It's where she lies, broken inside, with no place to go, no place to go to dry her eyes, broken inside, lost inside, lost inside. Oh, oh. She's lost inside, lost inside. Oh, oh, oh.
We're back. We're back for our last dish of the day, which is something that I was told by somebody. I said, "What the heck is that all about?" But I'm going to give it a shot here today. I've only done it once at home. It's a potato chip omelet. So I got 3 eggs. Before I beat those and add the potato chips, I want to get some onions going. Just get some onions. Let's get this thing blasting. I don't actually know if you can use the word blast when you're using induction cooking, but we're going to give it a shot. Just want to get some gloves on here. Sauce bolognese is coming along really nice. It's ready. So I have it on low. And it smells really awesome. Chicken sliders are all set. And like I say, I like to use pickles on them, and that's all I do. But you can certainly put whatever you'd like, whatever. Let's get this going. Okay. Where are we? Here we got, so I have 3 eggs in a bowl. I'm just going to beat those with the fork. We can get rid of this, recycle that. And we got, we've got a nice big handful. I have saltless chips today because I'm going to be adding a little salt to it, and I didn't want it to be overly salted, so a couple of handfuls. I just want the onions to get a little bit translucent so you can kind of see through them. So I'm going to add a little bit of salt now. And why I like to use the saltless chips, I have more control. Now, if you really want to get really crazy here, you could use barbecue chips, you can use jalapeno chips, you can go crazy. Let's see here. Just want to get these a little translucent. Nope, there's a little, get rid of that. I have to give kudos today to Jim and Rich for bailing me out on the first recipe as we had an extreme power failure, and all of a sudden I froze. I think that's going to make the blooper reel on my Easy Gourmet show. Maybe we'll show it on April Fool's Day or something. Actually, before the broadcast is over, I have to find out when the Easy Gourmet Telethon, not Telethon, Easy Gourmet all day long marathon. So just gonna throw that in there. Geez, I have this blasting, but it's not really blasting. And that basically is it. So we're going to cook that down. We're going to fold it over. We could certainly add cheese to this if we wanted to. And basically that's our potato chip omelet. But we want that to cook a little more. But like I say, I can't get these burners to do what I'm asking them to do today. I'm just going to throw a little bit of parsley in just to break up some of that neutral colorization here. A little green, doesn't hurt anybody. Okay, this looks really good. Yes, Jim?
Hey, Vinnie, you mentioned you could add cheese to that. What kind of cheese would you add to that?
Gruyere.
Gruyere?
Yeah, Gruyere. I like saying Gruyere. Individually wrapped cheese slices. No, but something a little exotic. Like when you make an omelet in the morning, if you decide to put cheese, what kind of cheese do you use?
Oh, cheddar.
Yeah, cheddar. Cheddar would be nice.
Cheddar or Swiss is nice.
Yeah, Swiss would be nice.
And where did you find this recipe?
That was my first question.
A friend of mine, he was looking through the cabinets, didn't have a whole lot of anything besides eggs, so he told me about this. But he says you can flavor it the way you want. I mean, you could, like I say, you can go with onions. You could probably put a little cooked hamburger in this, a little cooked ground beef. And you could sort of say, what was that? What that mean? What is that?
He was going like this because he wanted us to be a little closer.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, Jim, we're practically friends.
Practically.
Yeah. Actually, if I had if this cooks a little more.
Vinnie, that's almost starting to look good.
It's good, really. It doesn't seem like.
No, we're gonna flip.
We'll be the judge of that, Vinnie.
Well, if it's a little tighter, I could flip this.
It's setting up pretty nicely there.
setting up
And how many eggs was that?
3. I use
3 eggs.
But you can go a little more if you want. You can go a little more.
Do you have a chip preference, or you just use?
No, I like saltless and.
That makes sense.
Yeah, but like I say, you don't have to use saltless. You could get, I think I said this barbecue, jalapeno, sour cream and onion. It's, as I always say on my show, I give you the base, and then you take it from there. You want it like chicken burgers. You want to add cayenne pepper, you add a little cayenne. You want to add a little green pepper, red pepper, you do that. It's just, I give you the base, and
that's frying up pretty nice.
yeah, I wish these things were a little.
Now,
I think it's
the
doing
first
fine.
time you made this, what was the reaction?
I thought it was pretty good, actually. Yeah.
You made it for yourself? You made it for somebody else?
I made it one morning for breakfast.
Okay.
They all looked at it like, what the heck is that all about?
Kind of like we're looking at you now.
Yeah.
I am so intrigued.
Yeah. I'll tell you learn something new
It's
every
like-
year with Vinnie here.
It's like peanut butter cups, 2 great tastes that taste great together, right?
Well, like I
Wait,
say.
did we have a licensing violation on that one? Sorry, guys.
Let's see. Let me see if I can do the flip here.
Oh, watch out.
Stand
I might
back,
be back
ladies and
here over here now.
I mean, normally I put a plate, turn it over, but I mean, this is live TV.
So you gotta look good.
All right, let's see here.
Oh,
very
look
good.
at that. What a pro. Look at the color on that omelet. So now is when you would put the cheese in if you wanted to
Yes,
use cheese.
yes.
Fold it over nice or
yes,
roll it presentation.
But
Oh, it's great.
unfortunately, I don't have
I
any
tell you,
cheese.
those onions, they smell really good in there.
It does smell good, and it looks
And
good.
it's, the olive oil
And it
too.
looks good.
You're kind of selling me on this.
Potato
But like I
omelet
say,
for breakfast.
Rich, you can go crazy with this. I mean, you can, expand.
You could have that for dinner with a side salad.
Yes.
You'd be good to go, right?
Yes. And like I say, you could add a protein besides the eggs. You could add, some kind of a meat protein. you know.
Spam.
Yes.
Now we're getting crazy.
Is that considered a protein? Yeah, maybe.
Absolutely, absolutely.
All right, so we did chicken burgers, we had the bolognese.
Bolognese, chicken
and we've got
burgers.
your potato chip
Potato
omelet.
chip omelet. Yeah.
I think you're cooking for the Super Bowl, it sounds like.
You think? Maybe. Oh, I usually do, yeah.
What are you making? Anything? Any recommendations for Super Bowl?
Right? I'm looking for a
Well-
new recipe.
I do a encrusted, what do you call it? A mustard-coated chicken tenders, mustard, basil, olive oil. Then I grill those, and then I submerge them in a corn bread, and I cook it in a cast iron.
Whoa.
So then everybody gets a piece of cornbread with the whole piece of chicken inside.
All right, that sounds pretty good.
I have the cast iron form that has the.
Right.
Yeah, I
Yep.
make them in that. So
That's pretty
Very
good.
cool.
I like that.
Well, I think they're going to, they want us back on the main
Okay.
stage, so we'll see you in a
Thank you,
bit,
Vinnie.
guys.
All
Good
right,
job, Vinnie.
that's it today.
Save some of that omelet for me.
All right, there's plenty here. Plenty here.
All right, we're back, Jim, and we're almost wrapping up here. We have a couple
We
more
are
guests.
in our last half hour.
Wow,
That's
it's gone
right.
by fast.
And we have another guest coming on, back from Beacon Hill. Representative Michael Day is with us.
Hello, Michael.
Gentlemen.
How are you, sir?
I'm
Come
great.
on
Good
in
to
right
see
in the
you.
middle.
Good to see you.
Good to see you as well.
Good to see
Thanks
you,
for
sir.
having us on.
Thanks for coming back again.
Absolutely.
Wonderful.
Never miss this if I can.
How are things?
Things are good. Well, the world's on fire, but things are good otherwise.
Yeah, good. That keeps us going.
Yeah. It's actually probably one of the most important years, I think, for the Council of Social Concern.
It is.
Helping our neighbors out.
Absolutely.
So I thank everyone that does the work at the council and everyone here at the Telethon, too.
What's been your involvement with the Council of Social Concern?
Well, I'm a Tanner originally. I live in Stoneham now and represent Winchester and Stoneham. So I've never really moved too far away from the council and the work that we all do. And again, I moved back home here. My wife and I moved back home here probably 20-something years ago.
Okay.
And we came back here for a reason, right? It's the neighborhood that helps the neighborhood. You help your community out, and that's what the Council of Social Concern really does, I think, better than most.
Excellent. Yes, neighbors helping neighbors.
Yeah.
Since 1969.
I don't know, it's been a long time. Mike, what's going on in Beacon Hill?
little bit of everything. We're looking at some real tough times financially here now. Obviously, no surprise, everyone in our cities and towns are dealing with the same financial problems. We're looking at some substantial cuts from the federal government. So we in the state are working to shore those up, to make sure our social programming stays intact, and make sure Massachusetts stays who we are. Right? We get the healthiest, most educated population in the country. Our goal is to make sure that we stay in that place, and the safest as well. But it's going to take some work this year, and it's going to take places like the Council of Social Concern banding together and making sure that where there are gaps in our society, the council's there to step in.
Well, it's really important that when we have an organization like this, we can't rely on one or two sources of revenue. We need to have a lot of people or a lot of groups pitching in, and that's what we're here today for.
Yeah. No, it's terrific work. I sound like beating a dead horse, but
it's okay. Keep
hugely important work that the council's doing. And so anyone watching, I encourage you to please make that donation today so that the council can continue to help us out.
Maybe tell our friends at home, how can they make that donation?
You can call 781-995-4178. I think we're here, what, till 3 o'clock?
Till 3 o'clock.
If you don't get it in by 3, certainly reach out through the website, I think, right? And make the donations there as well. And speaking of which, I'd like to make a donation from myself to the council as well. I will trust you, Jim, instead of Rich with that.
Smart.
So that it actually gets to the council.
Well.
No, I appreciate it very much, and I appreciate the work you all do.
But we always appreciate your support.
Terrific.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks, Jim.
Thanks,
Rich,
Mike.
stay well.
Thanks, going well.
Thanks.
Excellent. All right, and coming up, the director of our station, WPMC, Brian Ouellette.
Brian.
Hey guys, just coming on to do my typical thank yous and.
There's some pretty mean guitar work there.
No.
Well, you know, when you call yourselves technical difficulties, people give you a little bit of leeway, you know.
That was really good. Nice reach back to Jane.
Yeah, 1979. So I was going back a bit for some of the younger kids. So.
Great to see. Thank you for doing that.
We did have some technical difficulties today, so it was kind of appropriate. But we got through. I know Vinnie had some.
We power through.
It's all Vinnie's fault. So.
Yeah, it's all Vinnie's fault. He's unplugging stuff over there and plugging it back in. But I just want to thank you guys for standing up here for 3 hours again under the hot lights. You guys do a great job. And there's also Vinnie for cooking over at the hot plates over there and the hot lights over there. So thank you, Vinnie. And I want to do my thank yous for WPMC. We had Anthony Giglio directing today. Lauren Coleman was our technical director. Jennifer Gatter, our producer, was also on teleprompter. And we had Matt Frizzell on audio. And then we also had our student volunteers. We had Ashton Dusablon and Evan Johnson on camera. They're right behind over there.
Thanks, guys.
And we also had Galvin Popolo, who was in the booth, also helping out. And from the Council of Social Concern, I'd like to thank Jesse Ben Cosme, Amanda Harvey, Maddie Mitchell, Tyler Hansen, Darren Sawicki, Kirsten Lockery, Ann Chatfield, Paula Matthews, and Carla Bowden. Thank you very much for another successful telethon.
And Brian, thank you to you and your team. You named the people helping out today. It takes a village to put this telethon on. It takes weeks to plan and do all this. And even playing some music for us and making those videos, it's not small tasks. The videos that we see here are produced by your organization. So, we can't do our work and spread the word and our message without people like yourself and your team to get it out there. So thank you for everything you do.
Yeah, you're welcome.
You're the unsung hero behind the council.
They make this really easy for us to do what we're doing today. We have a very small part, but without their assistance, their technical aptitude, we wouldn't be as successful.
Well, you need storytellers, and Brian and his team tell the story of the agency, and the picture's worth 1,000 words sometimes. And seeing those videos, seeing the council in action, is really what gets the phones ringing, people to donate, and they see it in action. And thank you to your team for all you do for that.
For the past few years, we've been having trouble getting acts to come on the show or whatever. They used to have a talent show here at the high school. I don't know if they do it anymore, but so Anthony and I looked at each other and said, he plays keyboard, I play guitar, so he said, let's try to put something together and add to this. If we can't find people, we'll just try it ourselves. So that's what we did. So
it was perfect. I'm looking forward to next year's.
Next year.
No kidding.
Starting to think about next year. But I love what we did today, and again, I love the slogan "Neighbors helping neighbors." I think that's what we did today.
Yeah.
So thank you guys so much. So
thank you.
That's all I have to say.
So with that, let's bring in the executive director for the Council of Social Concern, Jesse Ben Cosme.
Hi, Jesse.
Hey, Jesse.
Hi, guys. How are you? I'm good. I'm good.
How's your day going?
Oh, it's going great.
Better now.
I just wanted to announce we did hit our goal. So
Fantastic.
we hit $20,000. So amazing. All of our supporters, all the volunteers today, everybody has helped. And this has been a year where you actually see how great the support of the community really helps us meet our mission, push forward. So yeah, between, doing our ribbon cutting and having so many people come to that, the donations to the food pantry have been amazing. The monetary donations coming in have been amazing as well. I don't think there's another word other than amazing, but you can see when they say every little bit helps, that has been it. Like, I've been able to see it just firsthand being at the council and just seeing literally every bag of grocery, every donation that comes in, and every supporter that comes to us or calls us or just shows up to our events, how much of a difference that has actually made for us this year. And just, I want to say thank you to everybody for that.
Yeah, well said, Jesse. It's amazing to see the council in action, and we get to see it behind the scenes, and the food pantry, the child care center, the children's programming, in the community. Like days like today, you go out and there's a green room off to the right here, and everyone's here supporting the agency. It's full. People are happy to be here. It takes a community effort like you're talking about. And every day you show up to work and you see some donations, whether it's food, maybe some gift cards. And like you said, the small ones, they're just as important as the big ones, because those small ones add up. If you give a $20 gift card, a bag of groceries, it keeps the council going, and it keeps your volunteers and your staff busy and active. And you guys, one of the great things about the council is the staff that's been there have been there for years. Right?
They have been, and just the new people that come in, every organization, every job has turnover where the people retire, but we've had so many people there for decades that believe in the mission, and the new people that come in are also very supportive and just believe in what they do. So it's been great to have an amazing staff behind me, right? Because I get to oversee the whole thing while I'm hands-on as well. It's just they're the ones that really keep it running along with our volunteers.
Well said. So it's been a great day. We hit our goal.
It has been.
A lot of good talk about what the agency's doing, where we're going next, and thank you for all you do. You work tirelessly, and running the agency, and it's so important to the community, and days like today, you feel it. So thank you for everything.
Yeah. So you still have time to donate, 781-995-4178. There's a QR code, and you can go to our website, socialconcern.org. And thank you all again.
Okay, and I think that's going to bring us to our closing. I think I heard mention that we had our goal of 20,000 and we shattered it. So we hit our goal.
Congratulations, everyone. Thank you, everyone, for all your hard work.
And as we wrap up today's telethon, we want to thank everybody who joined us, donated, volunteered, and shared their time with us. Thank you, and we'll see you next year.
The Council of Social Concern supports individuals and families in our community every single day, and none of this work would be possible without the generosity you've seen throughout today.
This has been the 17th annual Don Manzelli Memorial Telethon. We are truly grateful to everyone who helped continue this tradition of compassion and care.